Hey, what's going on? What's going on, everyone? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Another day in the markets. Today's Tuesday, October 8th, 2019. Let's get it going. So, what did we see in the market yesterday? As you could see, pretty much the market just did a huge reversal. Right at the gate, we saw pre-market, obviously in SPY, followed by the usual reversal up to the upside, and it literally just sold off right into the bell, pretty much wiping out all gains yesterday. So, that being said, you had a little, obviously more selling after hours, pre-market gapping down. So, what are we going to see? Well, it's just the usual suspects. You guys always you see time again, there's patterns in the market that you always see. And again, you got to pay yourself along the way. When you're profitable, pay yourself. Don't get caught holding the bag. Holding too long, greed will wipe you out. So, pay yourself, leave some on the table for a nice, solid position. So at the end of the day, we're gonna kick it off with six. We got six on our watch list. Tesla. Tesla had a solid day yesterday, closing just shy of 6.5 points to the upside. That 50-day moving average held very, very nicely. So we're looking for some continued buying in Tesla. So we're gonna be bullish on Tesla today. Next up, we got IAC. As you can see, yesterday gapped up. Right now it technically looks really nice. So, we have a 233 price target overall. And again, pushing higher, any pullbacks to VWAP that holds, we're going to definitely mitigate to the north side. BABA next up, closed down just north of 2 points. And it just gets stuffed out on the 50 to 200 day on the daily. So we think it's going to have some more continued selling pressure. We got a 163, pretty much 164 price target for BABA today. And despite what's going to happen in the market, BABA does definitely follow SPY quite a bit, but sometimes it breaks away. So, we're going to see how this thing's going to mitigate. If it gets stuffed out of VWAP, lower highs and lower lows, definitely going to take this thing down because when it moves nicely. MRCY closed down a little over 1.5 yesterday. It's just showing continued weakness. We have a $70 price target for MRCY. Put in lower highs and lower lows. Do not see this thing turning things around until this level. So overall, again, it's in a downtrend until it proves otherwise. We are going to continue pushing this thing lower. Granted, it is sitting, it reached this 71.68 gap up from July, the pre-gap up high from July, so that is a target. So we're going to see how it performs around this level, but we still think that's going to take it down a little bit further. NVDA closed up just shy of 2.5 points, but just showed weakness all day long and taking this thing down nice yesterday. So going into the session, ran into, obviously, as you can see, its resistance at that 193. Well, it didn't run into 193. 193 is going to be resistance overall, but it ran into September highs. So if this level holds, which it should, we should see some continued selling today. If not, obviously that 193.50 is going to be an overall target if it pushes to the upside. So we're going to wait to see how the street reacts to this thing today. We're going to wrap it up with RNG. Obviously, all eyes are on RNG. Yesterday, as you can see, it's pretty much in the channel all day long. It's quite crowded. No surprise. We're gonna see how it performs today. Obviously, the market was just a whipsaw yesterday, so no surprise that the moves happened the way it happened in RNG. Definitely it's extended. Obviously, I think the JP Morgan put up like a 200 plus price target, which I think is fucking insane. So at the end of the day, there's always ulterior motives behind a lot of these analyst postings. So at that being said, we're definitely bearish on it. But again, it's got to break out of this channel. So once it does, and we're going to obviously, there's plenty of room to the downside for that 50% retracement. So we're bearish on RNG, but we're patiently bearish on RNG. So that's what we got, guys. We got the 6 going into the session today. And as always, just be patient. There's 6.5 hours of trading session each day. No need to rush it. No need to click at 9:31, 9:30 just because the bell rings. Don't give a shit. Be patient. Let the dust settle. Let everybody else get chopped out. Sit back, evaluate your situation, put on strategic trades, and let the trade work for you. Prices go much further than what you expected. So pay yourself along the way, protect yourself along the way, but hold on to some of your shares. All right, guys, have a good one. Any questions, reach out to us. As always, just respect your stops too. You're wrong. Get out, like we always say. step out, reevaluate your situation, and maybe step in. You might just be early. It happens time and time again. Nothing wrong with getting back into the security if you're stopped out, right? Chances are you're just early. That's more than okay. All right, guys, any questions about this?